I thought I'd throw a few pictures up of Charlene. This is perhaps one of my favorite pictures of her. You know, she's sitting by her piano and holding up her gold record. That's pretty cool.
To the morning show.
Hello. I love it.
So
you
good to
guys
see
are
you.
awesome.
Hey, we'd love to talk about your new music, but we got to go back to the old days first. And the song was released in 1977. It originally didn't do quite as well as you'd hoped, right?
No, it was released and, nothing happened with it. It was basically shelved because, it was done. It was beautiful. But people said, oh, it's too corny. A song like this will never make it. So we were like, okay, what? But it's beautiful. I mean, we had Don Costa on the violin strings who did all Frank Sinatra's work. But see, we did just come off of the whole Motown feeling and the whole Michael Jackson and the Temptations and all those guys. And all of a sudden this ballad comes out and they didn't know what to do with it. So they kind of shelved it.
Yeah, and you nearly gave it all away after the single failed to chart. Now, this was despite being signed to Motown and doing demos for Michael Jackson and Diana Ross and working with Stevie Wonder. Yep. You nearly gave it all away.
Yep. It was unbelievable. It was the most incredible experience because when I was growing up, my favorite singer was Diana Ross, and the song "Whenever the Love Light Starts Shining Through His Eyes." I love that song. And when I met with Berry Gordy, I asked my friend, "Does Berry Gordy know Diana Ross?" Oh my gosh! Yeah. And, I was so naive. I was naive.
And there's a bit of an Australian connection as well to how this song found fame. Can you share the story of how it was put up against an Olivia Newton-John song at the radio station? Tell us that story.
Oh, my Yes. Well, I just got married in England, and I was kind of out of the music industry because, when the song didn't happen, I thought, well, where am I going to go from here? So I thought I'd take a different route. I got married, lived in London, loved it, met a lot of family, and it was just great. And then my mom called me and said, Motown's looking for you. And I was like, whoa, okay. And all of a sudden, my mind went into reverse, and I started thinking about my life with Motown and recording I've Never Been to Me. And I got all emotional. I thought, why is she calling me? Because I love the song so much. It was so deep for me. It was like my life. It was like written about my life. So I was like really thinking about it. And the next week, Jay Lasker called me and said, Charlene, you're on the charts. And I said, I'm on the charts? What are you talking about? I'm on the charts. He said, your song, I've Never Been to Me, is a huge hit. Scott Shannon, a very good friend of Jay Lasker's, always loved my version of I've Never Been to Me, right? And he loved Olivia Newton-John, and he said he was going to do a little contest just for the heck of it, right? So he played her song, Physical, her brand new, and she was already a big established artist, and then played I've Never Been to Me. And he said the phone, it lit up for my song. I mean, they already knew Olivia, they loved her, but I mean, what a compliment to me to say they want to know my song, who is that? Where can I get it? What's going on? So that was it.
You were more popular than Olivia, and at the peak you sold 66,000 copies a day of the song.
A day.
It's amazing. We have to ask now, you've got a couple of new songs out, and we're going to talk about the new music, but we're going to have a listen to one of the new singles. It's called Sea of Tranquility. Here it is. special to you, Charlene?
Oh, this song is so special to me because when I was back in England promoting my dance version of I've Never Been to Me, which was like, it didn't really do anything. But anyway, I met with, it was kind of crazy, but I met with a producer-writer, Gavin Monahan, and he said, Charlene, I have a song for you. And it was kind of me coming back into more of a ballady song. And I heard it and I loved it. I said, oh my gosh, Gavin, I got to do this song. And it was back a few years back, right? So I loved it, put my vocal on it, and I thought, oh, it's going to be great. And then I came back to America. I proceeded to write. I just started writing a lot of songs. The track, the everything was just brilliant about it. Then I got a deal with Ditto Distribution, and they said, do you have any songs? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I've got a song.
Wow. And it's called Broken Society. Charlene, it has been an absolute treat to talk to you and to hear that song again, I've Never Been to Me. We can't stop singing it in the office.
Oh my gosh.
So lovely to see you from Dallas today.
Thank you.
And we are hanging out for the dance version, by the way.
You know, I been looking at comments from a bunch of different YouTube sites about Charlene and her song, and I get a kick out of this. You know, let's read what Jack from Hong Kong writes. He writes, it's a song about life. Not only applies to women, but men. People always want something they never had. Once they got it, they knew that nothing's special, and all of a sudden they discovered they were old and not able to go back and start again. So content with what you have and thank God in everything. Yep. Now, Krishna from Earth, this is great. I love what she writes. What a sappy, saccharine piece of unrealistic garbage, and written by a man, no less. This piece of man-made fluff bears no resemblance to any reality. Songs like this need to fly back up the ass of the man who wrote it. Worst song I've ever had the misfortune of hearing. Oh wow! I would love to do a YouTube video talking to this person about why she hates this song so much. That would be awesome. I like this road here too. Doneb from Rhode Island, USA. I have read most of the comments debating how those of us who absolutely detest this song just don't get it. Hate to point this out, but there is not a lot to get. It's not Shakespeare. The hate comes from the cringeworthy, embarrassing lyrics coupled with the sappy talking part. In fact, when she says she wished someone had given her a talking to, I wish someone had given her a talking to about even recording this god-awful, sappy song. But I guess to each his or her own. I have never felt that way about this song. I liked it because I felt it told a story. That's the reason why I like it. And plus, I thought her singing was beautiful. I mean, I never heard that voice before. The first time I heard it, but then when you hear the angelic voice singing, and then you hear the words that it's coming from a person who did not live a very righteous life. That was kind of like irony, like something from the Twilight Zone. That really caught my attention as a 13-year-old young man, who's still learning about the world at that time, in 7th grade. I never heard anything like it before, and so that's what makes the song a great song in my mind, in my opinion. That's all I got to say about it. But I hope you all enjoyed my video. It got really long. I didn't have the intention of doing this, but I found some footage that I liked, and I just thought I'd throw everything together. And My girlfriend had never heard this song before. And, you know, she's been talking about, you know, wanting to find love and everything. And I kind of thought this song was kind of the in a roundabout way, yeah, it is about a woman wishing she had went a different route and found love instead of going the route she went. And that's what I really love about this story. And hopefully, you know, the question is, have you found me? You know, have I found me? All I could say is that I don't have any regrets. I made a lot of mistakes, but those mistakes have, you know, made me who I am, the man that I am today. And I do like the man I am now. So, and I have a really good life at the moment. I got a great girlfriend, and hopefully I know she enjoys being with me, and we've been together now almost 8 months, and so, you know, she just met my daughter last weekend, and that went really well. They like each other a lot, and so they both have the same name. They both have the name Elizabeth, so I was with the two Elizabeths of my life, and yeah, it was a fun evening. We had dinner together at a nice little restaurant in Milwaukee. So I hope everybody has a great week, and that's all I gotta say. So peace. I'm out of here. Wisconsin hugs.